Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Hello? Wait. I am... Okay, cool. Hello. Can you hear my voice? Can you hear the background music? Ooh, bit laggy. It's just me. Voice good? Alright. BG. Okay, cool. I'll increase it a little bit. Hello, hello. Let me claim my stuff first. I haven't opened Genshin at all. Why is the BGM suddenly disappeared? Ooh. Me just... Where's audio? Music? Why is the BGM's gone suddenly? Or is it because I'm in Arlekinos? Okay, so a bit of a context. I'm actually in the middle of I was in the middle of doing Arlekinos story quests, and I haven't finished it. So but I do want to do the archon quest like as soon as possible, so I'm just going to prioritize the archon quest. Give me a second. Suddenly I'm being gaslighted. Holy shit. Yeah, you may use my previous name. I mean, it's still Wawa. I don't know who else am I supposed to be. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna just
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting
is BGM
to
good?
do?
Kinda small, but good enough. Alright. Me just increase that on the OBS side because it is a bit louder for me, so... Okay, let me increase the one on the OBS
Tea
side.
parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Hopefully this is loud enough. A bit of an update in Genshin. I finished the what's called the quest in the Nostoi region. This is the one where I have Scylla. Sorry, no. I have the basically it's more lore for Fontaine, so I've cleared that one. I haven't done anything to Chenyu Fail just yet, but I intended to do that soon-ish. But yeah, so I haven't done anything else. I have Arlecchino now, which is pretty spicy. Haven't finished building her. She's still on level 70. Haven't done anything to her artifacts well. Kind of embarrassing, but you know. So we're going to immediately go to the Archon quest. Yes, father. I was in the middle of doing her Archon quest, but yeah. Also, I'm so sorry if you can hear me eating. I haven't eaten dinner, so I will mute while we listen to them yapping. Talking. And only unmute when I have something to do while I chew. Because I know that not a lot of people like the sound of chewing, so.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
Doing good? Get it, water? Yes, definitely. Archon class commission? I mean, it is Archon quest, so. I've never heard of that classification before.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find the missing person.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Missing person?
Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago.
Interesting.
It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all
Okay.
ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Yeah.
Well, that's us for sure.
Well, but I can't guarantee we'll be able to complete it either.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
Give me a second.
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village.
Vimara?
They say one of their own
is that
villagers has
Rana's
gone
place?
missing. But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general
that's
appearance.
confusing.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
Okay, you know what? That's true. That would be a bit strange.
In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
All right then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
All right. I guess we're going to, if you forgot, this is Rana's village back in Aranara's quest. And also this is the quest where I believe there was this I think I forgot if it's related or not, but there was a Fatui in this village as well. Like someone pretending to be a villager. And then turns out he's a...
We made it to Vimara village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy?
Yeah.
If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Alright, Paimon. Hello, Bahram.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
Is there anything else you can tell us? Wow, this is turning up to be
I know
a
it may
very
seem
weird
like we
case.
don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
It seems that everyone's
All right,
memory has been
specifics
erased.
aside then, what kind of person was he?
Sus.
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays, so genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. All right, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Is that guests I hear?
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help
this
you
is
look
the-
for the guy that's gone missing.
I didn't realize that I was muted. But yeah, the updates was so large. It takes me close to 2 hours just to play it. 'Cause, like today, I already downloaded the pre-update, but turns out it's not enough. So that's the reason why this stream didn't start late. Also, I was summing up. The only thing that we know of the guy as of now is that he is a young guy. He is extremely kind and is extremely connected to the community. However, the guy is just suddenly feels like he just disappeared from their memory. Like the things that they can remember of him is just unspecific. It just really it does feel like this guy has been erased from their memory. So yeah, that's all we have now.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like
Yeah.
such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so
He does
much.
sound like a very
But,
good person.
you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit
Yeah,
it.
but
but
he is being
I
erased
just can't
from memory.
remember. No matter
Oh my
how you look
God.
at it, I
Well,
should know those things.
Imagine.
But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out. Well, Traveler, what do you think?
A lot of things are not adding up.
I don't think so too.
Anti-mimetic
Like,
information
the main
movement. Well,
It's
probably.
so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
I would say it's more like he's someone who only exists in people's memories. Interesting.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with?
Oh my
Okay,
God,
Paimon's
is
gonna
this
need some
another
time to
air missile
process that
problem?
one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
The dream of the eternal, yeah. Could it be like, could it be like what happened with Greater Lord Tukadevada? Like some sort of mass alteration of people's memories? Yeah, that's what I was thinking
You
about.
two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yes?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission.
Oh man, the other adventurers doesn't have our resource. You know, we have a lot of the archons on speed dial, so you know.
My name is Atosa, by the way.
Tosa, nice
I
to
grew
meet
up
you,
here in
Tosa.
Vimara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Oh, I mean, we'll certainly try our best.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Oh, a place. Interesting. I think this is so far our one concrete evidence. I guess we're going here. Lead the way, girly. Oh. Where? Oh, right ahead. Cool.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky, or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vimara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden. Really? You know exactly how I feel? Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too.
I guess that's why she
Whenever
really
I
wants
talked
to
to
find
him, he
huh?
would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Okay.
Wow. You two must have been really close.
Love the The
Did he ever
Rukade
tell you
Hata theme
anything about himself?
playing in the background.
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
Interesting. Okay.
I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
I think this girl might have been
Still
the
not
only
much
one
to
who
go off of.
has more memories than the others.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
Oh, don't say that. You helped us understand him more.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together.
Oh wow, you are
come to think of it, Every time we talked, it always seemed to be around
miss him, huh?
dusk. Just like right now.
Huh.
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking
Memories
for hours,
to a place, maybe.
the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It was always the same time of day and time never seemed to pass. I think it's a dream. Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. With what Atosa just told us about time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery. Huh?
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Feels like they're fighting by themselves. Gasp! Abyss Mage!
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
Dang it!
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Okay. Aha. The thing is, this team is very well suited in fighting. Not this one though.
Solidify! I will have order!
Time to shine! Breaking news!
Uh-oh.
Stabilize!
You know what? Let's do this the slow way. You know what? This is my. Why do I bring to? Okay, cool. Oh God!
Solidify!
I don't think there's a new map in the Archon class. Or maybe it's like it's one of those updates where it's probably one of those updates that doesn't exactly have a new area but will have new temporary area. Oh, then there's also that a new permanent mode.
Thank you so much.
I believe.
I wasn't expecting monsters to show up.
I believe
If
they
you
have
hadn't
a new
been here,
place on
I'm
that
not
one.
sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
The question we should be asking now is, what is the Abyss Order doing around here?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vilmara village have been a lot more active lately.
Okay, cool.
They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Cool.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved.
Maybe.
Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case. if the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
Oh boy, alright. Okie dokie.
Wait a second. The person... It's Dainslev!
Gasp! Dain! Dain. Hello, Dain.
It's you two.
Hi! It's been a freaking minute, dude. Let me just close this real quick. Okay.
Oh, a friend of yours?
Yeah, you can say that.
Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. See you later.
Bye, Atosa. Thank you.
Yep, see you later, Atosa! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
Paimon, calm the hell down. Oh my god.
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
I mean, we're not here because of the Abyss Order, but sure.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Yep.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
Paimon has been very fiery, like, recently. Like, I don't know why, but she's very feisty. We're also on their tail, but I'll admit we ran into them on accident.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
Oh no!
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Man, I miss Yuri Lowenthal's voice. Woo! Love that. Love his voice.
Still, the hilichurl activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe we should.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Well, let's see what more we can learn from the villagers. And after that, you also owe us many answers.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you.
I think the very last time we met him was in version of Genesis, I think. Wait, was that even with him? Oh no, that was, we saw him in Lumine's memory, but we weren't with him. So when did we last see him? Back in Inazuma? It should... I feel like it should be more recent than that. Was it really in Inazuma?
Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
I feel like the last time we met him was like when we went underground. The area where we met Halfdan as well.
So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear.
Yep.
It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Well then, how about the intel you promised me?
That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Yeah, the one in version of Genesis, no, wait. I don't think that's the inversion of... Was it the inversion of Genesis? Which update was it? The inversion of Genesis is Wanderers. The... Genshin... 3.8. No, 3.7? This is the Summer Summit, not this one either. 3.6? Not Parade of Providence as well. Windbloom. Genesis of... Oh, so I was... it was inversion of Genesis, okay. I don't think it's this one. Which one was it? I genuinely cannot remember which quest was it. Where we encounter Lumin's memory. I do know that...
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
I want to have faith in her.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
I mean, yeah, I don't have any information, Dain.
There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
What do you mean?
The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different.
Oh, wait,
He
I
and his
remember.
fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation.
This is the... Oh, it is the... Oh, it's Caribbean. It's Caribbean. Okay, cool. I forgot what the batch name is. It's Caribbean. Okay, cool.
His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary.
Okay, so if I'm going to give a little bit of feedback, of a little catch up. For the first time we hear the name of Vedrfolnir is when we were talking to Skirk about her master or her teacher essentially, and she mentioned that her master was Vedrfolnir, and then he was a visionary, someone who can kind of like foresee the future in a way. And she equates what kind of man Vedrfolnir is to the creator of Albedo Gold, as in those two people is kind of work the same way. So, okay, cool.
I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin.
What?
My older brother.
Okay.
Your brother?
Like your actual biological brother? What happened between the two of you?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Khaenri'ah. The wise, Roptatyr. The visionary, Vedrfolnir. gold Rhine-daughter,
Oh shit.
the foul
Okay.
Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir.
I remember from my Sherlock era, Rache in German means revenge, I think. Or was it Reich? Rach. Oh yeah. I don't speak German. So out of all these 5 names, I recognize the Visionary, Federfolnia. Gold is the creator of Albedo, Rendote, and the Val Surtalogi, but I don't... Wait, what? Now I'm getting confused. Was the Master Surtalogi or Federfolnia? I think it's Federfolnia.
No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names.
Oh,
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
oh, I thought that was my game glitching out. It's...
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhine-daughter is the
Oh,
one
I
who
was-
created Albedo.
Federfolnia is...
Sertologi is Skirk's master.
I'm mixing things up as usual. Surtologi is Kirk's master. Federfolnia is the one being equated to Surtologi. In that same sentence, Rendote also was mentioned in there because they said that they work very similarly. I see.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vetafolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Somehow everything is connected. Then if that's true, then the voice slates we found in that ruin in Fontaine, the one that outlined Fontaine's prophecy, was likely Federfolnia doing as well. True, that was a prophecy, wasn't it? Because
They
he
were
was
once people
he
of
is
great
a
esteem
visionary.
in Canria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. The 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world.
Vinster King.
Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world.
Oh,
So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power.
okay.
And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy. And for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
And then my sibling came into contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
Must be hard to talk about all of this, but thank you for telling me.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding
true.
the Loom of Fate.
Loom of
It's been
Fate.
quite some time since the initial operation was launched.
I think the last time we heard that was... Yeah, it was in Caribel, definitely. And then we also heard about this in the very first time we met Dain, I think.
By retrieving the eye
Yeah.
of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Yes?
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental
Oh,
phase
that
and found some
sounds-
other way to keep moving forward.
That sounds worrying.
There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom
Oh,
of
I guess
Fate.
we're finally doing that.
From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Why ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable.
I think I remember that, yes.
My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
And one of the things that flows through the ley lines are memories.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village, the person who seems to exist only in people's memories, could it be connected?
Actually, yeah. Memories, ley lines, loom of fate, the missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all this?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Oh,
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
EP time? Where are we eeping anyway?
So tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
My head's a mess.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
True. Okay, where is Dane? Oh, there you are. Oh, Iltham, hello. Are you good, child? Yeah. Be good, alright? Don't be naughty.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
Oh, what's wrong, Dane?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
Wait, I won't be affected by this because the traveler is immune to changes. Paimon, can you remember something?
Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up.
Oh,
And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
well, what exactly did you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Huh?
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Yeah.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Huh? How is that even possible?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Yeah.
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Is the eye still safe?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet.
Not yet, Liz.
However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Yeah, please.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
But what if someone follows us? If we go straight there and someone is on our tail, Aren't we just exposing the ice location? Yeah, exactly, that's what I thought. Maybe that's the reason the beast order implanted that memory in the first place, to force Diane to confirm the ice location. Given what I know of him though, I'm sure Diane has already thought of that possibility. Seems that he might already have a plan. Alright, lead the way, Diane.
Of course.
Oh, it's where is it? Is it close? It's far. Okay, cool. Let me just go here then. There? You really hit it in the middle of nowhere.
So you hit it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Are you good?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
What was Diane going to tell me just now?
Hey, wait up!
Is it going to be a dungeon? Uh-oh, that's worrying. It is a dungeon. Alright, cool. Level 90! Oh, and a fire and... well, that's two elements that I don't really have a lot of. My Arlecchino is barely built. Her damage is not that good. I guess we're going to go with this team for now. At the very least, if it's like a high, like a, if it's like a cryo enemy, at the very least we can still do something. As long as like there's no something to light up that requires that specific element, I guess it's fine.
Stabilize!
The Door of Resurrection. Always a good. Oh my god, what is this place? Where are we, Dane? Where is this? This is a bunch of mushrooms.
Gather!
Yoo-hoo! Smile! This one's got your name on it! Huzzah! Haha! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Umbrella warfare, I guess!
This is order! Solidify!
Strike a pose! Hold that pose! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Tap!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Oh. Interesting. Okay, cool. Let me just go here. curious. Okay, so it's a death zone. Cool. Maybe we should heal.
How brilliant!
Just a little bit. Wow, that is a really long hill. Holy crap. Alright. Let's go. Memory implant, yeah. Very high level dungeon? Yeah, I guess so. It's level 90, so. How's Navy? Nice heal too. Who's Navy? Are you talking about Nuvi? Memory implant. Oh, it's.
Gather!
It's one of these things.
Come on, wake up.
Shower me with praise!
Wake up.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Oh, Navia. She's nice, she's fun.
This
I
one's got
tend to
your name on it.
use her whenever I want to clear something really fast. Because I guess in a way she is my best build character as of now. She's insanely strong. And very, very easy to build and easy to play. You just have one more Kyo character and you're done. Oh, what's this? Oh god, it's puzzle.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Oh, I see. I gotcha. Where's the other one? Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. I guess.
Ah,
There we go.
the door's open. Let's go.
I'm
Our
smart.
destination is just up ahead.
I still do puzzles game in regularly. Oh, this is a tight spot. Wow, everything's a mess here. What? Oh gee. Oh geez, that is bright. Oh. Oh. Jeez, that was bright as hell. What's this now? What are you going to show me this time? Huh.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
I know we're being followed.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Oh. Cool.
Solidify!
Beautiful! Say cheese!
Okay.
Hey there! Ah! 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 Hiya!
Okay, they're pouring up.
Order guide you.
Let the world come alive!
This way.
Shoot! Fire! Well, feeling lucky? Ah! Ha! Ah! Feeling lucky?
Gather.
Smile! This one's got your name on it!
See, it's nice using Navia.
Well, of warfare, I
Geo
guess!
and a Claymore. I can just break this.
Ah!
There we go. That was easy.
Just as I
Navia is
suspected.
so good.
The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here.
Yep. I mean,
Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
baby, you good?
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines.
Oh,
It must be the work of the Abyss.
oh shit.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
Yeah, same.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Leave you here on your own? Will you be alright?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Alright, I trust you. Oops, sorry about that. Dine does have a point, but something still feels off. What am I missing? Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't trust any people here in this game. Everyone is a very unreliable narrator. Oh, awful. Oh, that's so bright. Wait, it's Lumine! This is 100% Lumine. This is Lumine. I know that I remember this from the trailer. Subliminal order to be exact? Yeah. Yeah! This is Lumine! This is the one on the trailer!
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Oh my god! It's a twin!
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
She speaks! Oh my god, I want to watch this in you know, if it's if Aether is the twin Abyss. Ugh.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone.
Huh.
I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Oh! Oh, Diane's face! Oh, they're getting better at showing expression. Oh my god. Oh my god. And we didn't get to see the fight? Oh my god! Why are you doing this to me, game? Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Hey, look at those hilly trails over there.
Is it strangely calm?
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
Bro's eating. Wait, I hear something.
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy.
Whose voice is this? Ether's?
Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
It was someone's voice.
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilichurls in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Can I switch team? Oh, cannot. Okay, cool. I don't like the fact that whenever I'm walking around, there's butterflies. Like, look, the butterflies are leading me.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here, too. The hilichurls are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
It's that voice again.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
Dude's eating good.
In the end, he whispered, softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story.
Yeah.
Well, now that the hilichurls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
This is really unsettling. Like, you guys cannot see my face right now, but I am very unsettled by all of this. Like, I'm genuinely disturbed. What in the world is going on, broski? What in the world is going on? Hello, Uncle. Hello, Grandpappy.
Grandpa Amadea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
I'm a bet after this is going to say, what missing villager?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Huh?
Things just got even more complicated.
Well, you know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers
Is this a
Guild.
dream? I think this is a dream.
That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea. Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
It's too early to say. We should check in with others first.
You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
Can we go to that tree? The one where I forgot the girl's name. Which is Nabat. I'm sorry, that was me. Hello, Bahram.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Uh-oh. Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Really? You remember?
Who?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
Have you seen him recently?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Okay, where did he go? Do we not get a name or something?
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him, and apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something
Yeah.
wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
I doubt returning to the past would be that simple. Given everything Dine mentioned about disturbance with the ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely this is related to memories in some way. I need to think carefully what's really going on. Is it that... Yeah! Alright. Finally, we get to hear Zach Aguilar's voice. Finally, his bill's getting paid.
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevada, no one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories. If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing. If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
I think this is the most obvious conclusion, no?
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory.
Yup.
Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time.
Exactly.
That would
Good,
also
Paimon.
explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
If we're really in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
Implant memories into the minds of others.
Right! That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Implanting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. So there's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village, but I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location.
This one?
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
How about this one?
There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time.
From what I can understand in so far, the scenes do change. I mean, everyone's remember him in like various places. So I don't think it's this, and everyone seems to remember him. That's the problem. It's just that they couldn't really remember who he is, but they remember what he does. So I think this is the one that was mentioned. Like the time feels like it doesn't change.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing!
I'm smart.
That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off.
Exactly.
Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
If we consider this in conjunction with what we already know, then the question of whose memory this is seems to have an obvious answer. I think it's Atosa's.
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
I don't think it's Dine. Dine just arrived as well.
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once?
I don't think so. How about Amadia?
We thought Chief Amadia forgot about the missing villager. But it turns out we're at a moment in time before the village issued the commission.
I think it's Atosa's.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Exactly.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory.
Let's go to the tree.
Yeah, that's where they'll be.
Exactly. Let's go. Also, do you know, this is kind of a meta knowledge, but do you know why I know that this is not our place? It's because suddenly the places that we can visit is smaller than before. Like, look at the red ring around this area. Like tell me that's not suspicious at all. Who is that? Isn't that a Kainria? I think that's a Kainria outfit. Wait.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't.
Kainria's outfit.
You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Oh, Atlas fell in love with him.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong
Oh shit, he's handsome.
thoughtful young woman.
Oh shit, he's handsome.
You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
We finally found him, but why does he look kind of familiar?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet!
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
Aww, I'm sorry, Atosa. You just got rejected. Oh, my apologies. Oh, my condolence.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
You're... Wait! factoring in the memories, the disorder, the loom of fate, and everything else. I need to think of the one person that can connect to all of this. Isn't this Caribert?
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality.
But Caribert is... I think this is Caribert.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
Visionary. I don't think we know.
Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the Abyss.
I think this is Caribert.
You're... Caribert Alberic.
He speaks!
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Oh. Oh. Okay, I need the translation for this. I cannot read any of this. Huh? I'm sorry, I'm not well versed in the way of reading the language of Thephathians. I'm sure someone in Twitter already have like a thread of it. Oh, where are we? Oh, this feels painted. Wait, where's Paimon? The proof of existence. Paimon's not here. Can I not walk? Or do I have to run? I want to RP walk. Whee! Oh my god, I can hear like a slight tinkling every time I walk. It's like ding 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 ding. I don't think I can revisit this place. Oh my god. I'm so glad I recorded everything. Ugh. What is this place?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all. As you well know.
You look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this. And now, the time has finally arrived.
This is a rare opportunity for me as well. I should try to learn as much information from Caribert as I can. What exactly happened to you?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion.
I see.
The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate.
Aww. He's dead. That is why he no longer exists outside of people's memories.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Weaving ley lines?
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own.
Why would you need to do that?
Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories.
But it can influence reality, right?
But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
So that was the source of your ability to implant memories?
Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation.
I guess, in a way.
After all, its existence cost me my life.
So the memories that suddenly appears in Dine's mind were implanted by Caribea through the half-finished Loom of Fate. It makes sense, but I'm still lost as to why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents of Imara village. I think it's to call the traveler. But why did you implant memories of yourself into the people of Imara village?
That. I was wrong to implant those memories.
Oh no.
I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
I see.
As if I had a chance at life.
Oh, so that's why. I would have never guessed. I thought this was because to call travelers, but I guess you just want to exist. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memories really count as living?
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it.
Aww.
I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
Aww.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village.
My deepest condolence, dude. You don't deserve any of this.
I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago.
My deepest condolence, dude.
Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
Wow, Clothar used to be a hottie. In the end, this all stems from the tragedy that occurred in Khaenri'ah back then. You know, everyone is looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
I wish we could do something for Caribea. As I understand it, I think even back then when the story of Caribea was revealed in the first place, I remember I was feeling very sad for Caribea. As I understand it, even though you only appeared in their memories, your existence was a great comfort to them. They'll believe you once lived among them.
I know.
Well, now that I found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. Dine might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif? Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
Settled?
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
Okay, that is... what? The Loom of Fate is already complete? That means the eye of the first field must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss. Could have something have happened to Dine?
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning.
Oh.
Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
Excuse me, what?
His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the princess. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
But Dine never handed me the eye.
That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Wait, does that mean he gave Dine a false memory? You made him think that? When?
Before you two entered that false location.
Oh, like in the very first...
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Oh! So when Dine froze up back then, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his spine. No wonder.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
So Dine had the eye in this whole time, until the Abyss Order took it away. I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, what are you planning on doing with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the princess is planning.
Oh, hell no.
Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
Your goal?
You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory.
I do remember him.
After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls.
What memory do you want to implant?
In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
So the thing that caused the hilichurls to calm down back then when it was Kerber's story. So that was his goal. That was the only thing he wanted. He has a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do with it was offer the Hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
I think it was very meaningful in it.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Caribel. It's not pre-rendered cutscene.
Looks like I was too late to see Caribert one last time. Caribert's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Lumine!
Well, how about a conversation?
Oh, finally. Follow him. Follow her, follow her.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by.
Aww.
Wouldn't you agree?
I almost can't believe it's real.
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword.
What?
Even after 500 years.
What exactly are you planning?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time before the Heavenly Principles awaken.
Oh god. The Heavenly Principles are still asleep?
Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria. There's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes?
Yes.
Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
You really hate the Heavenly Principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Caribert. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful.
Oh god.
Even as a Hilichurl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example.
My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Ether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
I guess it's confirmation that the name we chose in the beginning was just kind of like a cover name, I guess, for Traveler. Oh, God.
There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end.
Why is it always the Sea of Flowers? Why is it always Sea of Flowers? It happened in FF14 too! The end has the Sea of Flowers. Oh God, I hate this game. I hate this game so much. Why do I play this game? Why do I play games in the first place?
Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me, well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
Huh? What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other,
No!
there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
No!
You're only telling me this now?
Oh God, that's so mean. Why would you do that to Ether? That's so mean. What the hell?
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by just now? It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
I'm having trouble thinking straight right now.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
Caribert and I talked for a while. He told me about the Loom of Fate.
Wait, really? What a score!
Guess our mission is complete then. Missing villager, the person who only exists in people's memory, was Caribert all along. But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers.
Well, what happened after that?
After that, I can't seem to remember. Maybe I'm just tired? I feel like something else happened, but why can't I remember? I'm sure why, but almost like I lost something.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. It looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
So that's how Caribert said it's Smice. That was the last memory he gave them.
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Caribert. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
I'll make sure you remember it this time.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Oh, God.
Seems like everyone thinks Caribert left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
Caribert is gone, the Lumos fate is now complete, and no one else will try to change the villagers' memories.
Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
I can hear my cat screaming. Atosa!
Hey Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Caribert now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him.
It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life. I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future, right?
Man.
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
I'm sure he had his reasons.
You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
Right, what was it that happened? I can't remember. Huh? Feels like there's something in my pocket.
A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see!
You must get along with each other, the two of you. Oh! I hate this game so much. Wait, is that it? A precious group photo that has surpassed the rules somehow, being taken by some unknown person using unknown means in a space that should no longer exist. Aww. Aww. I think this would always be this is the only thing that we would have of a proof that we talked to our sister that time. Oh, that was a good conversation. Oh, I forgot that generally the I think it's called the sixth act is always pretty short, but I think that's shorter than in Genesis of Inversion. Also, you guys, if you do not know, now the resin is capped at 200. So if you've been complaining about the lack of resin, hey, you got it now. And yeah, I guess I'll end the stream here since we finished with the story. Oh god, I hate the Archon quest. Why do I keep playing this game when it always hurts me emotionally? That is a lot of that was a lot of story though. That was a lot of lore. We do know that the Loom of Fate is finally complete now, so we are going to see the. I think in future Archon quest we're going to see the effects of it. I don't know what else. I know that we do know that I think that's been confirmed. I think that Ether, the name that Ether used in this world, or I guess Lumine as well, if Lumine is the traveler, it's kind of like a name that's not theirs. So it's not like they suddenly changed name. It's just the name they use in this world, I think. So There you go. Vivonius land, something that. Oh, you know, let's just do kind of like some meme pulls. I don't don't think I'm gonna get her, but you know, might as well. I don't think there's anyone that I like to get so far. Be nice if I can have Florian, but that's like a non-necessity, I guess. Yep. Yeah, let me see the achievement real quick. The town where only I am missing. Long-awaited moment. Proof of existence, and then lastly bedtime story. Also, we can trade in the commission, I think. Commission. Yeah, we're finishing quest. Yay. One more. Yeah, no. Okay, cool. Alright, then just open YouTube real quick. I closed my browser to be able to stream normally. So I think that will be all for me. Thank you for coming in this very sudden, yeah, I mean, I've always said that I will never ever be able to I will never be as consistent as I was before. So yeah, sudden. Okay, then. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next stream. Probably will happen in July. Let's be honest, June is unpacked. So yeah, thank you all for coming. I'll see you another time. Bye.